Welcome in, friends. Get ready to get down with Crystal Star. Okay.
What's up, you guys? It's Crystal Star. I just got back to Dallas from Los Angeles, where I watched WrestleMania. That's right, I did not go to Vegas. I actually watched at Cosm in downtown Los Angeles. They actually had me bring my two giant WWE mocks. So last time for Dallas, I brought the WWE Classic logo, and this time for WrestleMania, I actually was flown out to Los Angeles to bring the new WrestleMania logo, made out of Lego. So sorry, I have been out for a while with this WWE content. I took a break when WWE went to Europe, mainly because I stream at 6 o'clock on Twitch, and while they were in Europe overseas, a lot of it was at 2 or 3 o'clock, so it just kind of got in the way with my other work. So now that we are back in the States, you can catch me on Twitch on Monday Night Raw. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna be so real with y'all. I actually only got tickets to one night of WrestleMania, and I chose night one because at the time we were here for Yeet Mania, all right? Like, yeet here, yeet there, yeeting everywhere. I was all about Jey Uso main event, and that's all I cared about. Again, I got my tickets well before the John Cena turning heel, so I was so bummed when I found out that Cody Rhodes versus John Cena was the main event for night two. And I will say the Yeet Mania for me personally died out 2 weeks before WrestleMania. This is really controversial. I'm sure I'm gonna get a lot of people in the comments who are like, what? But that's just my personal opinion. Like, when they sacrificed Jey Uso's brother Jimmy to Gunther, and like, I just don't think that storyline was as strong or powerful as the writers intended. I feel like it really fell flat, especially when we got the dark Jey Uso leading up to WrestleMania, because when he came out, he didn't yeet with the crowd. And when Jay's not yeeting, the crowd's not yeeting, and you lost so much of that momentum that we have been building up on the road to WrestleMania. I really feel like they just fell flat. I think there are a lot of ways they could have fixed that. I think they could have got Jay's dad involved, or even Jay's mom. And you know, Jay comes from a long line of wrestlers, and I think that not having his dad come out was just a huge missed opportunity, and not getting your classic Jey was also really hard. And I think the fans had like a big disconnect. And as much as I love Jey Uso, he's just not as strong on the mic as others. And I definitely felt like it made the main event fall very flat. Speaking of another main event that fell hella flat, night two, you guys, I know I'm going into the big ones right off the bat here, but can we just talk about how anticlimactic John Cena versus Cody Rhodes was? The Rock didn't even care to show up for work. He's chilling in Hawaii. We all knew John Cena was probably going to win because he needed it to beat Ric Flair. And then we also know that like Money in the Bank that's coming up, like whoever gets the bag can cash in and probably take the belt away from Cena. I'm hoping it's Cody. We'll see. But that's just my predictions. And so far on this channel, all of my predictions have been right. Just saying. So hopefully that is what will happen. That way John Cena cannot leave WWE with the belt. Although John Cena did say he was going to ruin wrestling for all of us, and I think he did that when he had Travis Scott help him off stage at the end of WrestleMania Night 2. Honestly, it really truly did ruin wrestling for everyone at that event. So all you guys who paid $10,000, $30,000 for those seats, I just couldn't help but watch everyone leave, and it was kind of sad. Speaking of Money in the Bank, I will be building a Money in the Bank Lego that will be displayed at Cosm. I'm not sure if it's going to be Dallas or Los Angeles yet, but if you are going to be at Cosm, check out my next Lego mock. All right, you guys, so one of the highlights of WrestleMania for me was actually neither of the two events that I was most looking forward to. Again, Jey Uso, Cody Rhodes versus John Cena were my all like excited going into, and those are the ones that honestly left me bleh. I will say that seeing Stone Cold run his four-wheeler into a woman in the crowd, she's fine. He hit the wall, she was behind it. That was hilarious. And then he just got off and left it there for everyone else to take care of. If you watch the behind the scenes, he also missed his ramp entrance and drove off the ramp. So Stone Cold probably had some brewskis before getting on stage. Honestly, I love seeing the old timers get up there and just have fun with it, so that was great. One that I did not call was Io Sky winning her title again. Honestly, like, I totally thought Bianca Belair was going to take that home. Like, the EST had it all. She's been getting into more insane shape than usual. I think her body is at its like peak. And her outfit alone just screamed winner. For her not to win was just kind of crazy for me. I literally did not see Io. That's kind of how the writers have been portraying Io leading up to WrestleMania. She's always, they like facepalm her, ignore her. She's not the real event. She's nothing. And I think having her win that title again was absolutely amazing. Let's talk about prices for WrestleMania. All right, because I wanted to go in person. Honestly, I would prefer to watch it at Cosm. It's more comfortable, more luxurious. There's a wait staff that comes to you. It's just better, and you have your own cameras in the ring. But let's talk about prices for WrestleMania and the main reason that I choose Cosm over the actual ring. So WrestleMania in 1985, for the inauguration of WrestleMania number 1, the tickets were about $100 for ringside seats. Now let's fast forward to 2004. Those seats were around $1,000. Let's fast forward to this year's WrestleMania 41. You guys, the tickets started around $10,000, but then the resellers got a hold of them. And I know people who spent $35,000, and I saw some tickets going for $50,000 for one seat. That's insane. That is crazy. They didn't sell out. They did the day of because they dropped a lot of the ticket prices. I'm arguing with people on the internet because some people are like, they weren't as cheap as $150. Yes, they were. I had friends who live in Vegas who bought their WrestleMania tickets day of for $150, which means it did not sell out. The stadium was packed, but it's just too much. And I hope that WWE learned something from this. You can't gouge your fans like that. I feel like that's just so wrong on so many different levels. But hey, I don't control the ticket prices. And again, this is why I watch at Cosm. All right, you guys, now we're gonna talk about the one that I was not expecting to be my favorite, but turned out to be my top 2 favorite events of the entire WrestleMania weekend. Dirty Dom winning the Intercontinental Men's Title Championship. He went against Breaker, Valor, and Pinta. I really thought Pinta was gonna win. Like, I really did, because the WWE has been pushing him so hard. And so when I saw Dirty Dom take it, I was like, oh my God, I love you so much. He was wearing his Live shirt. Y'all know he wears like 3 shirts in the ring. He's got like his one, and then he's got like 2 on his belt. This is one on his belt. And I was like, oh my God, I love them. I love them. Liv is my girl. Dirty Dom is my man. I love that he was like walking out, and then the camera guy actually was like, hey, like run back into the ring and like do a hoorah, like a congratulatory, like I won. And he did, and the crowd went wild, you guys. The crowd loves to hate Dom, and we've hated him for so long. And I think that love-hate relationship has finally transformed into just a pure love. The kid has it, right? His dad's Rey Mysterio. He's grown up in the ring, and I feel like he's finally shining, and it just feels so good. So Dirty Dom, we're so proud of you, boo. Congratulations. My second highlight was,
say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Joe Hendry was not on my top favorite things to be on the lookout for WWE WrestleMania. But he stole my heart. He's absolutely amazing. I cannot wait for him to be actually signed. It's just a matter of time. He was in the Royal Rumble. We loved him. And I think that fans were just like, the more we see of him, the more we love him. He's like super genuine. He's got that sexy dad bod. I'm here for it. And he knows how to work the crowd. And for me, WrestleMania, or wrestling in general, you have to be athletic, you've got to be gifted, and you've got to be able to bounce around, okay? But crowd control is huge, and he's got it. I think he actually reminds me a lot of a young John Cena, with just like his silliness, his quirkiness, his kind of like, I don't really care attitude. I think that Joe Hendry is going to go super far in WWE, and I'm so excited. Saturday night, triple threat. We got Roman Reigns, oh, my tribal chief. Then we got Seth freaking Rollins guys. Also, Seth freaking Rollins did a huge call out to what was going to happen when he wore his Shield outfit on Friday Night SmackDown. It was like a huge foreshadowing of events. And then we got CM Punk in his tidy little yellow panties at Cosm. Those panties are just like right in your face and you could just see everything, which I love, I appreciate. So thank you, CM Punk, for all that you do for us fans. And the double cross was awesome by Paul Heyman. You guys, I love Paul Heyman so much. Over the years, Paul Heyman's character has just become infamous and insane and unpredictable yet predictable, and I love everything about it. You guys, he sucker punched CM Punk in those little yellow panties, okay? And then we got the chair to Roman. We thought we were gonna get Seth freaking Rollins smashed, but then Paul Heyman came and got our tribal chief right in his chief nuggets, and it was so much, you guys. It was so much to watch. So Seth freaking Rollins, congratulations for your win and for basically starting a whole new faction. And I'm so excited because now the storyline has a whole new direction of where we're gonna go after WrestleMania. So for me, that was a huge highlight. And honestly, I feel like that match was probably, as far as matches go, not just like funny comical stuff, I feel like that was the match of WrestleMania. We're also gonna not talk about my boy. Y'all love to hate him. I love Logan Paul, you guys. Logan Paul, one of the best on the mic. He knows how to work that crowd so well, you guys. He came out with a selfie. It's Logan Paul. It makes sense, right? And the drone, like, it was like an owl. He just like popped it up, flew around the crowd. Logan did his stuff, talking about how humble he is, how he hates you guys, how y'all are nothing. Like, honestly, I feel like he's stealing a whole lot from John Cena at the moment with how he's speaking to the crowd. But I can't even hate him anymore. I love Logan Paul. He's ridiculous. And I feel like he is perfect for WWE. And he won, as usual, because I'm pretty sure in his contract he's got to win. Smart man, smart man. He is a bad human being. I'm aware of that. But he is a great wrestler for WWE. Talking about selfies, Drew McIntyre actually probably took the best selfie from the weekend. Stole a cell phone from the crowd, took a selfie, said bored at work, and then posted it. That, you guys, is gold. I feel like Drew McIntyre really understands how the kayfabe works online, and he has some of the best posts. So if you're not following Drew McIntyre online, you should. And Joe Hendry's hilarious too. Some of the best outfits in the ring this weekend had to have been Charlotte Flair and Tiffy time. Tiffy had one of the best intros, I think, out of anyone. But I love Barbie, so seeing the big boxes and having all of them like change outfits and positions and stuff, and then having her walk out of one, I thought that was amazing and right on brand for her. A lot of my girlfriends hate Tiffy because of her annoying little voice, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I feel like it's so much her character that I feel like if she had any other voice, her character just wouldn't work, you know? And then Charlotte Flair, woo! She looked incredible. Her outfit was absolutely stunning, and I found out that one of our book club girls actually knows the designer of her costume. So our girl Arena Canova actually made Charlotte Flair's entire costume from head to toe. The sparkle thong and the sequins, crystallized corset. They're burlesque friends of mine, and I feel like her outfit was incredibly stunning. The amount of time that went into that outfit was crazy. So if you guys want to learn anything else about that, I'll put that in the comments below. All right, you guys, let's talk about El Grande Americana. All right, Chad Gable's got a very recognizable body. And I love when Americana comes out because it's Chad Gable. And I like it. I like it a lot. And I know it might not be Chad, but come on, we all know that booty when we see it. All right, that's Chad. That's Chad. And honestly, I'm so glad that they went with the storyline because I felt like it was getting really stale, and having this over-the-top, ridiculous character, especially with the montage that they did with like all the AI images of El Grande Americana through history, was hilarious. If you guys haven't seen that, check it out on YouTube. It was masterpiece. So Chad, we love you. And we're not gonna leave until we talk about one of my favorite WWE commercials as of late, Clash of Clans, you guys are killing it with the commercials. I love Cody Rhodes, Warlord Rhodes. Absolutely amazing. And having the War Raiders come out in the Clash of Clans like costumes was great, because honestly, they're such a mid card that when they normally come out, I don't really care. I know that's awful, I just don't. And this time I paid attention so hard, mainly because their outfits were like falling apart, which was hilarious. Definitely not part of the script, but sitting at Cosm, we could see the pieces fly out and land outside of the ring with our Cosm camera. So that was a huge highlight for me. And I cannot wait to see more of the characters in Clash of Clans. One more thing, real quick before I leave, I do want to touch on Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania in Vegas. Monday Night Raw in Vegas was better than night 2 for WrestleMania, in my personal opinion. I feel like we got the best of John Cena, the best of Cody Rhodes, we got the best of everybody, and the cameos were absolutely impressive. I honestly was way more into Raw than night 2 of WrestleMania. I had a lot of fun watching the crowd. I feel like the crowd was more into it as well. Like, it was just way more lit, if that makes sense. Sometimes it's got the vibe and sometimes it doesn't, and Monday Night Raw definitely had it. So let me know if you agree with me in the comments below. All right, you guys, I'm Crystal Star. Yeet! That was it for my take on WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas while I was in LA at Cosm. And yeah, big letdown with Yeet, massive letdown with John Cena. You are ruining wrestling. I hate Travis Scott. I do hope that Cardi B kicks his ass during SummerSlam. That would make the entire storyline worth it to me. And so if any writers are watching and you guys don't have Cardi B smack the crap out of Travis Scott, wow, what a missed opportunity. So anyways, I hope you guys liked WrestleMania 41. Let me know in the comments what your favorite match was. What are you looking forward to most at Money in the Bank? And hang out with us on Monday night for Monday Night Raw on Twitch. And don't forget to like and subscribe and join our Patreon. And you guys can see some of the inside stuff that we do on a monthly basis, because I am moving and grooving, I'm jet setting in your city, I'm limo driving. I forgot Ric Flair's lines. It was really honestly too long, but I will be traveling all over the world. And yeah, so hang on Patreon and see what we do. Bye, y'all. See ya! These two were not as good as we were hoping.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.